Good morning, dear students. This is Kanza Salim, your English teacher. Today we are going to do the first lesson of your Flamingo book, The Last Lesson by Alphonse Daudet. Well, it is a very interesting chapter and a very heart-touching too. Before starting the lesson, I would like to ask you, how many of you really love to go to school, and how many of you love to bunk classes, and how many of you wish that there were no more schools? So just think over it, and these questions are really connected to this chapter. Well, before moving ahead, I would like to tell you that this lesson, the last lesson, it is set in the days of Franco-Prussian War. Yes, Franco-Prussian War, which started in 1870 and ended up in 1871. In this war, France was defeated by Prussia. It was conquered by Prussia, and it is Franco means France, and Prussia. Prussia, it consisted of many nations like Germany, Poland, and parts of Austria. So, after this war, when Prussia defeated France, then the states of France, the districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, they have passed into Prussian hands. So, what happened, because when they were passed into Prussian hands, so let's read the story, what happened then. In this particular story, the condition of the people is described, like when people are enslaved, when their country is no more their own, what is their thinking, how they are hurt, what do they think. These all things are described, very beautifully described in this story. Let's get started. Well, I started for school very late that morning and was in great dread of a scolding, especially because of M. Hamel had said that he would question us on participles. And I did not know the first word about them. For a moment, I thought of running away and spending the day out of doors. So here we can see that there is a small boy, Franz, who does not like to go to school, as you people don't like to go to school. As you people like to bunk classes, this little Franz, he also loved to bunk classes. He also want to escape from school, and his French teacher, Mr. M. Hamel, he is about to take he is about to question on participles. He is a French teacher. So he is getting late. Franz is getting late for school. It was so warm, so bright. The birds were chirping at the edge of the woods, and in the open field back of the sawmill, the Prussian soldiers were drilling. See how beautifully Alphonse Daudet has mentioned over here that the things outside, they are really attracting Franz, little Franz. Little Franz is being attracted by the things which are outside, like the beautiful woods, the birds chirping, these things. Prussian soldiers, they are drilling. So these things, these things are tempting Franz. Franz is being tempted by all these things. He really want to enjoy all these things, but then he has to go to school, and he really want to bunk school, but it was all much more tempting than the rule of participles. So here Franz beautifully says that कि ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा beautiful हैं, बहुत tempting हैं rule of participles से ज़्यादा. But I had the strength to resist and hurried off to school. So Franz is saying that I had the strength to resist. मेरे अंदर इतनी strength थी कि मैं उसको resist कर सकूँ, मैं उन चीज़ों से बचूँ और मैं स्कूल प्रॉपरली जाऊँ. So when I passed the town hall, there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. Now he's saying that as he was getting late, वो late हो रहा था फ्रांस स्कूल के लिए, और when he was passing through the bulletin board, when he was passing in front of the bulletin board, actually war was going on. It was the period of war. तो what used to happen कि daily कोई ना कोई ऐसी न्यूज़ आती थी कि battles lost हो गई, या कोई ऐसा ड्राफ्ट है, कुछ है कि ऑफिसर्स का कमांडिंग है. So there used to be news daily on the bulletin board. When I passed the town hall, there was a crowd in front of the bulletin board. For the last 2 years, all our bad news had come from there. So what Franz is saying कि पिछले 2 सालों से सारी बुरी खबरें, all the bad news have come from there. The lost battles, the draft, the orders of the commanding officers, and I thought to myself, he's saying कि मैंने अपने आप में सोचा, without stopping, because he was getting late, so without stopping he thought to himself, what can be the matter now? अब क्या हो सकता है, right? So उसने अपने आप में सोचा कि what can be the matter now? Then as I hurried by as fast as I could go, the blacksmith, so वो कह रहा है कि मैं बिना रुके वहाँ से जितना जल्दी पास हो सकता था मैं उतना जल्दी पास हुआ. But जैसे मैं पास हो रहा था, the blacksmith watcher who was there with his apprentice reading the bulletin called after me. So वो क्या कह रहा है कि जब मैं वहाँ से बहुत स्पीड में पास हुआ, क्योंकि वो लेट हो रहा था, तो वहाँ जो ब्लैक्समिथ था उसने मुझे कॉल किया, डोंट गो सो फास्ट बब, यू विल गेट टू योर स्कूल इन प्लेंटी ऑफ टाइम. सो व्हाट ही सेइंग कि इतनी जल्दी जल्दी मत जाओ बेटा, अभी बहुत टाइम है, आराम से पहुँच जाओगे आप स्कूल. उसे लगा कि मैं लेट हो रहा हूँ तो ये मेरा मजाक बना रहा है. I thought he was making fun of me and reached M. Hammel's little garden all out of breath. All out of breath means he was panting. Usually, when school began, there was a great bustle which could be heard out in the street. The opening and closing of desks, lessons repeated in unison, very loud with our hands over our ears to understand better. And the teacher's great ruler ramping on the table. So he's describing that usually when he used to go to school, what was the condition? Like what was the scene? When you also come to school, what is the scene? That there is a lot of noise, right? Children are excited to come to school. They are speaking so loudly. They are calling, they are repeating their lessons, right? So their voice, their noise can be heard even outside the school. Okay, so it is very loud. So to make it more clear, इतनी तेज आवाज होती है कि उसको क्लियरली सुनने के लिए हमें अपने कानों पे हाथ रखने पड़ते थे. He is telling that. Okay, but now it was all so still. So what Franz is saying कि लेकिन आज तो बिल्कुल still है, कोई आवाज नहीं है. I had counted on to commotion to get to my desk without being seen. But of course, that day everything had to be as quiet as Sunday morning. So what he's saying कि आज तो सारी चीज़ें इतनी शांत हैं, इतनी क्वाइट हैं जैसे कि it was a Sunday morning. Through the window, I saw my classmates already in their places. So what is Franz saying? कि मैंने विंडो से देखा कि मेरे जो classmates थे, they were already sitting on their places, अपनी